school's out, blame corona, but I still got some science I could show ya. No class, no school, that's cool, throw the class on the YouTube. Even if they shut the school down, I'll get that knowledge anyway somehow. Real scholars won't stop for corona. Tune in for that science takeover.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to Mrs. Finney's science class. Shout out to the HB Warriors and to all of our subscribers and to all of our visitors from my house to your house. Let's learn science. I'm so glad you tuned in today. Today, guess what? We're on a new lesson. It's lesson 9. What is lesson 9 about? Let's take a look. Inheriting genes. First section. It's called Asexual Reproduction. What in the world is that, right? Let's get into it. Take a quick look here. New topic, new lesson. Yes, yes. So imagine a scientist studying a rotting potato. When she cuts it open, she sees that the potato is starting to turn black. She looks at the potato under a microscope and finds that there are many small white spots on the surface of the potato. What are these spots? That's the essential question of the day. Let's take a look and get into this. What the scientists saw were colonies of bacteria. Colonies are groups of bacterial cells that are all related. There can be millions of bacterial cells in a single colony. In a way, a colony is a bacterial family with many offspring cells. Bacterial offspring come from a parent cell that has divided in half through cell division. Like humans, even bacteria get many of their traits from their parent cell. In fact, all the cells in a bacterial colony are nearly identical in their traits. The question is why? Why? We'll find out today. As you have learned, all organisms have genes that are located on the organism's chromosomes. Even bacteria have chromosomes that carry genes important for the organism's survival. Sometimes a bacterium has only one circular chromosome. Genes and the traits they control are inherited when chromosomes are passed on during reproduction. A bacterium passes its chromosome to its offspring by asexual reproduction, the process by which one organism produces offspring that are, check this out, genetically identical to it and to each other. For each bacteria and most other unicellular organisms, reproduction is the same process as cell division. In figure 1, you can see a model of a bacterium reproducing where a parent cell divides into 2 offspring. In asexual reproduction, the one parent makes an exact duplicate of all of its chromosomes. Then the parent cell divides in half, distributing its full set of chromosomes into each of 2 new cells. Thus, asexual reproduction results in offspring that are essentially genetically identical to each other and to the parent. In this case, the bacterium passes on a copy of its one circular chromosome to both its offspring. So here's the parent for asexual reproduction, makes offspring. They look exactly alike. Go figure. No difference at all. Wow. Parent, offspring, looking just alike. That's the case in asexual reproduction. So let's take a look here at the figure 1. In figure 1, it says this model of bacteria dividing is an example of asexual reproduction of a unicellular organism. When this occurs, the parent divides to form 2 genetically identical offspring. Check it out. Genetically identical, parent's chromosome, offspring's chromosome, other offspring chromosome. Okay? Each offspring has a copy of the same chromosome as the parent. All right? So here it says, because the instructions for how to make the organism are found in the organism's genes, the genetically identical bacterial cells are also essentially identical in their traits. This is why the bacterial cells in a colony are nearly identical. Go figure. So that's what we need to know in regards to asexual reproduction. Let's check for our understanding. Drag and drop the true statements onto the image. Drag and drop. Here we go. So it says, a bacterium produces an offspring that is identical to itself. True? Would you like to drag that? Okay. A bacterium reproduces by dividing in two. Yay, nay? See how many slots we have here. 3 true statements. All right. Okay, you want to pull that one too? All right, here we go. All cells in the bacterial colony differ in traits. You don't agree with that, do you? No, you don't? Okay. All organisms must be one sex, male or female, to reproduce. Bacteria inherit traits from a parent. What do you think? Which one would you like to pick? Okay, you want to go with this one? Let's see. Let's see. I mean, we may have to put something back and get a different one. I don't know. Let's check. So checking for understanding, we have all of these, right? You go. Good job. It says a bacterium produces an offspring that is identical to itself. Check. A bacterium reproduces by dividing into picture. It was a great illustration for that. Check. Bacteria inherits traits from a parent. Check. All right, so we have our check for understanding. We know our stuff. All right, in your TCI program, Lesson 9, Section 1, please answer these questions. I'll cover them for you. How do bacteria reproduce? How? In your own words, what would you say? Act like someone's next to you in the room. Share your response. Maybe someone is next to you in the room. I don't know. What would you think? What would you say? Okay. A parent cell divides in half through what? Cell division. Say it with me. Cell division. Next time. Cell division. Good job. All right, here we go. Next on number 2. Do bacteria siblings have variable traits? Explain. What do you think? Siblings. Traits. Variable? All right, here we go. No, they share the same genes and the same traits. I knew you knew that. I know. What is asexual reproduction? In your own words, what would you say? The process by which one organism produces offspring that are identical to it and to each other. Copycat, right? Here we go. Make sure you have this answer written down. I'll leave it here so you can copy. Number 4, we want to label the parent, the offspring, and the chromosomes in the picture. This picture. Here we go. Number 4. Here's the image. All right, and now we want to label parent, chromosome, offspring. All right. Parent, All three of these green circles will be considered chromosomes, and these two will be considered offspring. Make sure you label accordingly. All right. Again, this is a visual for asexual reproduction because they all look just alike. All right, here we go. Explain where the genes are located in a bacterium and which genes are inherited by bacteria offspring. Here we go. A bacterium's genes are in its chromosome. The entire chromosome is passed to each offspring. So all of a parent's genes are inherited by bacteria offspring. All right, I'll leave this here so you can copy this down. Yes, yes, just for you. This is here, it's around. We type it down into our Chromebook. Yes. All right, I think we have it. So that is what we need to cover for our first lesson. I think that lesson was very straightforward, to the point, in regards to asexual reproduction. Okay, so learn objective. I can explain asexual reproduction. Make sure you explain it to somebody, anybody. Say, hey, by the way, did you know what asexual reproduction is? Let me explain this to you. Break it down in your own words. Here we go. Essential question. She looks at the potato under a microscope and finds that there are many small white spots on the surface of the potato. What are these spots? Okay. What the scientists saw were colonies of bacteria. Colonies are groups of bacterial cells that are all related. All right. So let's wrap up with our outro before we go. Here we go. It's been fun. It's been real. We break it down and pick up science skills. Give yourself 2 claps just for tuning in. Come back me tomorrow. We can learn again. Oh, it's been fun. It's been real. We break it down and pick up science skills. Give yourself 2 claps just for tuning in. Come back me tomorrow. We can learn again. See you all tomorrow. Peace.